Work in silence and let your success make the noise. Jim Rohn. Inspired motivation. In today's world, everyone wants to be seen. Everyone wants recognition. Everyone wants people to notice their effort before the results even exist. People post their goals online. They talk about their dreams. They announce their plans to everyone around them. But there is a powerful principle that many successful people understand. Real success grows quietly. Jim Rohn, one of the most respected mentors in personal development, believed that success is not about making noise. Success is about making progress. And progress often happens in silence. While others are talking, successful people are working. While others are complaining, successful people are improving. While others are waiting for motivation, successful people are building discipline. Because they understand something most people ignore. Your life changes when your habits change. Success is not a miracle. It is not luck. It is not a single big moment that suddenly transforms everything. Success is built through small, daily actions repeated over time. Jim Rohn explained it in a very simple way. He said that success is the result of simple disciplines practiced every day. Reading 10 pages every day. Learning a new skill. Improving your mindset. Saving money. Investing in your personal growth. These actions seem small, almost insignificant. But when they are repeated for months and years, they become powerful. Unfortunately, most people underestimate the power of small actions. They want quick results. They want instant success. They want recognition immediately. But growth does not work that way. Real growth is slow, sometimes painfully slow. And this is where working in silence becomes your greatest advantage. When you work in silence, you remove distractions. You remove the need for validation. You remove the pressure of other people's opinions. And you gain something extremely valuable. Focus. Focus is one of the rarest resources in the modern world. Every day we are surrounded by distractions. Social media, notifications, messages, news, entertainment. All these things compete for your attention, and attention is energy. Where your attention goes, your life goes. Jim Rohn believed that if you want a better life, you must become more intentional about where you place your attention. That means protecting your time, protecting your energy, protecting your focus. And sometimes that means working quietly without telling everyone what you are doing. Because the moment you announce your plans, something interesting happens. You invite opinions. Some people will doubt you. Some people will criticize you. Some people will laugh at your ambitions. Not because your dreams are impossible, but because your dreams are bigger than their comfort zone. Many people are afraid of growth. They prefer stability. They prefer safety. They prefer the familiar. So when they see someone trying to grow, they sometimes react with negativity. Jim Rohn once said something very powerful. Don't let someone else's opinion become your reality. This is why working in silence is so powerful. It protects your vision. It protects your belief. It protects your momentum. Because momentum is fragile at the beginning. When you start something new, your confidence is still growing. Your skills are still developing. Your results are still invisible. And during this stage, doubt can destroy progress. That is why many successful people keep their goals private. They focus on action instead of explanation. They focus on progress instead of approval. And slowly, step by step, they build something meaningful. Jim Rohn also believed that the most important project you will ever work on is yourself. Your mindset, your character, your discipline, your knowledge. He often said, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. This idea can completely change your life. Most people spend years working hard at their job, but very little time working on themselves. They do not read. They do not study. They do not develop new skills. They stay the same year after year. But when you invest in yourself, everything begins to change. Your thinking improves. Your decisions improve. Your opportunities improve. And eventually, your life improves. But this transformation rarely happens in public. It happens quietly, in the books you read, in the lessons you learn, in the discipline you practice every day. No one applauds these moments. No one celebrates these small victories. But these small victories are exactly what create extraordinary lives. Jim Rohn often used the example of planting a seed. If you plant a seed today, you cannot expect a tree tomorrow. First, the seed grows roots underground. You cannot see the roots, but they are developing strength. They are preparing for growth. And only after the roots become strong enough does the plant appear above the surface. Success works the same way. First, you build roots. Your discipline becomes stronger. Your mindset becomes stronger. Your skills become stronger. All of this happens underground, invisible, silent, but essential. Then one day, the results begin to appear. Opportunities arrive. Your work gets recognized. Your success becomes visible. And suddenly, people say something interesting. They say, "You are lucky." But you know the truth. It was not luck. It was years of silent preparation, years of discipline, years of belief, years of improvement. That is why working in silence is such a powerful philosophy, because it allows you to focus on what truly matters: growth, improvement, consistency, not attention, not approval, not applause. And here is the beautiful part. When you stay consistent long enough, your results eventually speak for you. You do not need to convince people. You do not need to explain your vision. Your success becomes the explanation. People will see the results. They will see the progress. They will see the transformation. And they will wonder how it happened. But they will not see the silent mornings. They will not see the late nights. They will not see the sacrifices. They will only see the outcome. So if you are currently working hard, if you are improving yourself every day, if you are staying disciplined even when nobody is watching, keep going. You may be in the most important stage of success, the silent stage, the stage where your character becomes stronger, the stage where your habits become powerful, the stage where your future is quietly being built. And one day, everything will change. Your hard work will become visible. Your progress will become undeniable. Your success will become real. And at that moment, you will realize something important. The silence was never a weakness. It was your greatest strength. So remember this simple principle. Work in silence. Stay disciplined. Stay patient. Keep improving every single day. And eventually, your success will make all the noise.